各位觀眾大家好，時代雜誌又同大家見面。好多人到咗退休嘅年紀，雖然辭去咗正職，但係仍然選擇退而不休，投入自己嘅興趣，或者做一啲退休前太忙冇時間做嘅事情。今集會同大家介紹一位人士，退休之後先展開佢精彩嘅吉他手藝創作旅程。本身對音樂有興趣嘅 Chris， 退休之後投入咗製作手工木吉他，將音樂同木工手藝結合，成為新生活重心。佢嘅投入程度同作品質素已經超過業餘嘅水平。工作室麻雀雖小，五臟俱全。雖然佢嘅創作唔多，一年大約生產12支木吉他，但認真嘅創作已經培養出精湛嘅吉他製作手藝。手造吉他一般都係慢工出細貨，音色同埋個性化設計常被視為機械量產吉他無法取代嘅優勢。李嘉文報導。
喺一塊塊平平無奇嘅木板上，花盡心思時間，由零開始製作成一支可以陪伴樂手一世嘅手工木吉他，都好考製作者嘅功夫。對於已經退咗休5年嘅 Chris Lewis 嚟講，製作吉他已經成為咗佢退休後新嘅生活重心。比起擁有一支機械製作嘅吉他，音色聽落去同市面上其他工廠製作嘅吉他一樣。Chris 追求嘅係花多幾倍製作嘅時間，事前花1個月先同樂手商量吉他嘅每個細節，期望重用嘅木料以至顏色都講究及花心思去製作每部都獨一無二嘅手工木吉他。
As a handcrafted guitar, I can tune the wood to the specific guitar by hand so that we can take a guitar that is, let's say, at 85%, we can take it up to the next level. So two things is the uniqueness and the tuning of the guitar to get the sound that also gives your guitar a unique sound. It doesn't sound like everybody else's guitar.
對音樂充滿熱誠嘅 Chris 嚟講，製作吉他可以將佢嘅兩大興趣音樂同木工手藝合而為一，令佢退休後萌生開展手工木吉他生意嘅念頭。Chris 出身於音樂世家，自細已經有喺音樂學院學彈鋼琴，閒時會同志同道合嘅朋友夾 band。豐富嘅音樂底蘊，令 Chris 能夠更快精準掌握到吉他製作嘅過程。Chris 退休前嘅職業係攝影師，機緣巧合之下，喺拍攝緊一個位於 Aurelia 舉辦嘅音樂節，遇上吉他製作上嘅伯樂 Ron Belanger， 踏上咗製作吉他嘅旅程。
I met a gentleman by the name of Ron Belanger at the music festival in Aurelia, at the Mariposa Music Festival, and he was building guitars and selling guitars in a tent at the festival. And I asked him, if I want to build an acoustic guitar, what do I do? And he sent me to a course in Chelsea, Quebec, by the name of Sergei Dijon. He is an icon in the Canadian guitar building industry, and I spent 6 weeks in his shop working one-on-one with Sergei, learning how to build my first acoustic guitars. And while I was there, I met some other builders who had the same interest and had an opportunity to also go and build in Colorado, in Parker, Colorado, with a gentleman by the name of Robert O'Brien, who's an excellent teacher. And twice I've been back to take courses with him and build guitars in his shop. So that's how it all got started.
Chris 喺認識 Ron 之後嘅5年 ，Ron 慢慢從製作吉他之中退休 ，Chris 就買咗佢店鋪嘅機器工具嚟開始自己嘅吉他製作事業。而家 Ron 仍然係 Chris 製作上嘅導師，所使用嘅木材大部分都係嚟自 Ron 嘅庫存。Chris 指出，大多數嘅木材都係源自於非洲、南美洲及巴西，然後經美國運到加拿大，但加拿大本地嘅陰木 tone wood 供應並唔多。
I think it's just the seasons that we have don't support the exotic woods that make beautiful guitars. And I won't say that 100%. That is just The big players, Martin and Gibson, and the big guitar makers of the world have sourced woods that have now become the normal look that people want when they buy a guitar. And there's certainly some beautiful tops, the top with the spruce that comes out of Canada that we use. And as I move forward and use up the existing inventory, I will try and look at more Canadian sources to rely on the renewable resources that we have in Canada.
Chris 通常會花大概1個月嘅時間去製作一把吉他。當客人揀好心水嘅木材，雙方商量好細節後 ，Chris 就會着手製作吉他主要部分。首先係將2塊雲杉木木板連接到左右對稱，使用雲杉木作為琴身芯面嘅共鳴板，可以令音色傳得更快。輕身又紮實，然後以同樣嘅步驟連接埋琴身背面嘅木板，再將琴身兩側嘅木板磨至2.2毫米厚。完成呢4塊板後，就會用彎曲器以熱量及水分將木板整成吉他嘅形狀。之後會進行滾邊嘅步驟，將琴身頂部同背部嘅邊緣連接。可以防止濕氣入琴身，而導致琴木膨脹。
Trying to determine the scale of the fretboard, and there'll be different sizes for different shaped instruments, and they're typically ebony or rosewood, two very hard woods. And then the bridge, which is one of the most important parts of the guitar for scale length and for tone, generally will match the fretboard. This is called kerfing. You can see it's got many cuts in it, and this is used inside the plates around the edges to strengthen the guitar so that the top has something to glue to before the binding is cut into it.
嚟到完成階段就會雕刻琴頸，然後以2粒螺絲將頸部固定喺琴身上，再經過幾個鐘嘅人手工序喺漆上拋光。一支手工木吉他就誕生。Chris 目前都係以細規模經營店鋪，用心製作每支吉他，同時可以填滿自己退休後空閒嘅時間。所以 Chris 決定改建屋企車庫上嘅小空間，作為自己嘅工作室。工作室麻雀雖小，但五臟俱全，收納好製作吉他需要嘅所有機器同工具。
This machine will allow the two plates to be joined together and then clamp down very tight so that it becomes one. So the seam in the middle is perfect. So this is going to draw the sawdust from sanding into this machine, out through this port and into my dust collection system so the shop doesn't get covered in sawdust. When you're doing the bracing for the inside, it's all very specific measurements and cuts as well, so this allows you to fine-tune the sanding. Again, it's awkward positions to hold because it's an unusual shape. Now we have a nice flat piece of wood to start with. We know one side is true. Then we take all our cuts and measurements off the other side. We know we have a reference point to make sure everything is level and flat.
Chris 平時嘅生意主要係喺音樂節度擺攤位時，有客人詢問同幫襯訂製手工木吉他。亦有客人從網上揾到 Chris 洽談吉他訂造。而家 Chris 每支製成嘅吉他平均賣2000至3000蚊加幣。佢指出，新冠肺炎疫情後，多咗人會願意購買價值3000蚊加幣或更貴嘅吉他，而高檔吉他喺市場上越嚟越受收藏家歡迎。價值3萬蚊加幣嘅吉他亦好搶手。暫時嚟講 ，Chris 未有覺得喺加拿大製作手工木吉他呢個行業競爭大。所有藝術家都有好廣闊嘅製作空間。目前 Chris 未有意大量生產木吉他，將製作量維持喺每年12把吉他，希望可以同更多音樂家合作製作每支都別樹一幟嘅吉他音樂藝術品。
好啦，今日嘅節目時間就到呢一度，下星期再見。